got the outlets all wired up. They look good enough, I figure. Gotta get covers ordered for them that give a little bit of a lift or whatever it's called, that come out a little bit. But I think I saw some somewhere that are a cover and bolt the receptacle behind the cover on a 4x4 all combo. Gonna try to find those so I don't have to buy like a general outlet adapter plus a cover. So see if I can find those tonight and hurry and get them ordered. I don't need them for the first inspection, but probably for final. I also got the first bank of switches all done. If that doesn't look like a rat's nest, then I'm doing it wrong. But I have each pair of travelers marked. It goes black, blue, and yellow. And I decided to jump my power with these little jumpers. I made them kind of short, thinking they'd stay out of the way, but sometimes longer, it will curl in there better. We'll see. Luckily, it's a giant box. Neutrals sent on over, a whole boatload of grounds. So anyway, that's done. It looks like a poo show, but I don't know how you'd ever make it not look like that. I'm hooking up the gooseneck to go pick up scissor lift, not tomorrow, but the day after, and potentially some pipe tomorrow, depending on if the semi delivering it can get here or not. We're supposed to get a large amount of snow, and this is kind of odd. I had to shift my 2-speed landing gear into low gear while pulling up the landing gear, and if you look at the overloads there, they're almost touching. So I thought I'd play a fun game and see how much pressure it takes to put the trailer free. We're trying to raise the gear as we speak. And there's the part where I don't know how much I want to just crush the truck. So we might go try to move the truck forward and back and bang around a little bit. I think we're going to do that because that takes a decent amount of weight to get it to sit on the overloads like that. I'll leave you in here even though you can't really see anything, but I'm suspecting we'll get a bang out of it at least. Not that. That's e-brake. Oh yeah. Truck honks when you put it in reverse with your door open. Whoops. Huh. Well, I might be grabbing a tractor to try to break the trailer loose. I really would not have guessed that. Okay, that was 4 high. We'll see if it'll go into 4 low. There she goes. Yeah, it wasn't as entertaining as I thought, but that was a fair amount of frozen ice.
That is a very big bucket. Okay, you're good. It fills up the doorway is so big. Yeah, that's way faster than me and a shovel. That is super cool. Pretty sure it's not gonna fall off, but it sure looks scary still. The loader carrying the scissor lift. The forks are just barely poking out the other end because the width of them farther back is the width and the height of that pocket. So they are firmly wedged in there as far as they will go. And we are just slowly walking this to the shop. So we are quite pleased with the loader's performance so far. Hopefully it won't have a hard time getting over that little ice mound that's at the top of the driveway into the shop, because I couldn't chisel enough of the ice off, and we couldn't. The bucket wouldn't scoop it up, so yeah, that's as far as those forks go in. So we're sinking in the snow here. In the shop, there is no way with those tires it would have gone anywhere on its own out here. The pockets are totally fine. That's just snow in there. There's no, didn't even scrape up the metal. So that is awesome. I'm so excited that we have it. We have it until Monday. That'll help us get the rest of, I don't know, whatever the runs are that he needs to make up there with the conduit or something, and then pulling all these wires through it. And yeah, so I don't really know what the plan is, but I will tell you when I find out. Okay, so you're putting a box in where the lights are gonna go? Oh, okay. So you have to run more of that sticks of conduit because you're going all the way from here at the front of the shop along the peak all the way to the back. Okay. So it's a lot of just this and cutting and attaching conduit. So we'll show you what that looks like when it's done. So Sam got all of the conduit for this outer bay run, all of the boxes where the lights are gonna go, and he just pulled the last little bit of wire through this one down here. So that side is completely done as far as conduit and wire go. And I got to work on this fun little project which will not entertain anybody nearly as much as it did me, but I found it very entertaining. So these boxes have, where's the box? Have all these little holes in them that you can punch out. So I got to punch out a hole on either side that makes these cool little metal, I don't know, coin type things. And then I got to thread in these male adapters. And then I got to take these little green ground wire things and twist them onto this little post thing, which I guess is going to be the ground. I don't know, it's gonna be the ground because it's green and that's all I know. But anyway, so I got to do something that was helpful, hopefully, and we need a couple, I think we need one more box, 1 or 2 more boxes, and we need quite a few of these little adapter things, and then we'll be able to get the next 2 bays done. So we're making progress. Okay, so I know I said that I got to do this project, but I never actually got to show any of it. So we had to run to town and get some more boxes because I had punched out too many holes, and this one only needs 1 punch out. So Sam can push these out with his fingers, but I cannot. So these look a little different than the ones that I was doing before. So you take something and you just hit it really hard, and it starts to come out, and then you gotta, oops, sorry. You gotta get some pliers, and then you grab it and you wiggle it back and forth. And then you get this cool little coin that's not really good for anything, but I think they're super fun. So anyway, you get that. And then you take this little guy that has this lock nut. I don't know what it's called, but it has little edges that bite into the metal, I guess. So this goes on the outside, and this goes on the inside with the little bitey part facing in, so it can bite on the metal. So you get that kind of started, and this, when it stops, it has to stop with the screw being straight up. So you just kind of have to figure out where that's going to end up being. That's not quite right. It doesn't have as many threads as the other one, that's why lining it up is proving more difficult. Okay, so then you just do that until it's tight, and it's pretty close to straight up. And then, this is my favorite part, you get to take this little green screw grounding wire, and Sam said you push right here and you bend it. So you make this little bend in it like this, and then this is the grounding, I don't know, thing. And you put this in there, and then you just twist it around, and it just sort of goes in there all by itself. It's just supposed to go in there all by itself. Why is this not working? I don't like these Home Depot boxes as well as the other ones.
Plats were nice.
Plats were nice. These are not nice. There it goes. Okay, so now the screws pretty much stop spinning. You just sort of tuck your wire down in there, and it's done. Ta-da! So I missed the actual light going up, so I'll try to get the next one, but this is the process of what our lights are going to look like. So this is really cool. I really hope they pass inspection. Okay, so this is the light process from beginning to end. Well, from beginning to where you saw last time. So apparently this one's a little bit different than the other one because there's wires coming into this box and then back out of this box, and the other one just had wires going into it. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's more wires to twist together, but the process is pretty much the same. And then we have this super cool, I know Sam showed these on a different video, they're called UFO lights because if you look at the bottom of them, it totally looks like a UFO. And they're supposed to be, I don't remember how bright.
10,000, 12,000 lumens, something like that?
Yeah, so I'm super excited to see them when they're on. We'll just have to do this one more time in this bay, and then 3 more. How many? 2. There's 4 lights in each bay? What? Oh my gosh, there are. Where have I been all this time? Okay, well that would make sense why we have 2 more lights on the floor. Anyway, so we got 4 more in this bay, and then 4 in the bay next to us. And then we still need to run the conduit and the wire in the last bay. But that might be a tomorrow thing, so that's where we're at for now. So I don't know if this showed up the other day when I was videoing the outlet covers, but this is what a 480 outlet looks like. I've never seen a 480 plug, I guess. That is super cool. I can't wait to see what plugs into it or how it plugs in. But anyway, learning new stuff all the time. This is awesome. So this is amazing. All of the conduit is in, all of the wire is run, all of the lights are hung up. That part of this process is done. So, you need to get inspected? Is that the next step?
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, see how many things we have to fix and redo? Or just give ourselves a big pat on the back for doing it right the first time. We'll let you know when we know. Thanks for watching.